Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Dirt Poor Gaming. We're back again on the itch.io launcher, like we have been for the last several videos. This time we're playing a game called Never Apart. As always, I didn't really look at any of the descriptions. I just saw the graphics and said, oh, that looks pretty, so I'll play it. I guess it's created for the 2020 New Mexico Albuquerque Game Jam. The theme is, even apart, we make a great team. What could that mean? Who knows? I'm excited to find out. It didn't show much, so I have absolutely no idea what this game is going to be. Now, I did just do a test recording because OBS decided to update right before I did this. And this is the forbidden image, the forbidden picture, because I dropped frames looking at it. Not this one. This one's okay. My voice kind of went away there. Like, these images? Oh, it's just the left. No, it's just this wall. This wall drops frame, this wall does not. Why that? Oh, Puppo. You're in the frame droppy room. I can't help you. Unless the frame droppy hallway, I guess. Could you not? Something this direction is dropping frames badly. I don't... So, are you Mr. Frame Dropper? Mr. Knock? I don't like how slow it is. I honestly hate it. I love the floor. I honestly love the floor and the fact that it really looks like it has 3D despite being in 2D.
Hey everyone, welcome back to KBQB Radio. Did you hear about this story? 5 years ago, since the Albuquerque School, Darren Barr was arrested. Originally was scheduled to serve 15 consecutive life terms in jail. The judge gave him the death penalty after confessing to 11, count 'em, 11 gruesome murders in his own apartment building.
You are
We're
way...
talking Jeffrey Dahmer kind of stuff here. This stuff made Ted Bundy
You are
look
way
like
too
amateur.
peppy to be talking about murder.
One survivor managed to escape and helped lead to his capture. This brave woman escaped his clutches after he cornered her inside her apartment, and through sheer determination or craftiness, hell, maybe even luck, she managed to injure Darren Barr and escape, where he was then cornered and surrendered to the
Could you repeat that? I didn't quite get that last bit. Man. Ooh. I actually listened to a podcast. I haven't listened to it in a couple weeks now, actually. I'm just because of circumstances. Oh, the frames! Where did they go? Thank you for opening that Invisible Ninja. That's something from like when I was a kid. I made up that any door that opens on its own or stays open by itself for a second, like the automatic ones, for some reason I decided to call it an invisible ninja that's just holding the door for you. Is that a ball? Is it floating? A little bit. But, oh gosh. I actually listened to a podcast that talks about murderers and stuff. Did I miss a jump scare? Yes, I did. Hi. Mr. A-Pose guy? Why did you just float in the sky like that? That sounded like it came from behind me. Bye, floating ball. Can I come in? Oh, hey, I can come in. What's so funny, eh? Punk? You think I'm funny because I'm following a ball? Those both look extremely fake and really real. Which is kind of weird and funny. Welcome. Oh, thank you! That's so polite! Always love to have polite ghosts. It kind of sounded like it said sorrow? Disappeared! There's no crouch or run, so that sucks. Although I think it's obviously on Poipus. It's on Poipus. Make your choice heard. First, something. Give to the red, white, and blue, February 25th. Was that in the game or was that outside? It sounded like a car backing up, like the beep, beep. But I'd love to have a polite ghost, although I really wish they wouldn't throw ink all over the place like that. Frames are dropping again, but not as bad. So that's good. Oh, is this... Yep, it's a looping thing. This is Mr. Knocky Knock Door. Well, I can't enter there. Did I get slower? I feel like I got... Excuse me? I wanted to go sit and have a light read. Oh, thank you.
So, the last caller asked a great question. Why? Why kill your
Dude.
neighbors? Well, Darren was pretty deranged. I mean,
Wait, did you think you could get away?
Younger, a history of erratic, demented behavior through the teens, and then he joined this cult. And that's when things really took off. That's when the remorse left. It was a purpose. It was his calling. Apparently, he needed all 12 victims. And he was unable to achieve that because of the one issue.
You needed all 12. That kind of sounds like the only Greenland or Iceland, I can't remember which one at the moment, serial killer, where he, as a child, he was like he skipped out on like church and stuff like that. But one day he went to go sit on a hill, and then sit under a tree, and he fell asleep and took a nap. You can open for me again. Thank you, Invisible Ninja. Fell asleep and took a nap and had a dream where he was served, I think it was like 9, maybe? I can't remember the exact number. But he was served a number of dishes, of pieces of meat. As he was about to eat the last one, very courteous. I can't close the door, so that's really nice. Man, these ghosts are just really polite. Opening and closing doors for you? That's just so sweet. But thank you. I've never had a maid, so this must be what it feels like, right? No? This is not what a maid feels like? Any rich people in the comments? But, so, when he got to the last piece of meat, I can't remember what happened, but he couldn't eat it. But then he had a dream that on top of the hill next to he would find an axe, and that axe would make him famous. Ooh. You will be my last. Wait, am I being haunted by the serial killer? That's a twist. Usually it's the serial killer being haunted by his tormented, the souls of the tormented souls of the people he killed. But so the guy turned into a serial killer, obviously later. I can't be separated from you. We need each other. I mean, sounds like a stalker. With that, I don't think that piece of tape would be holding it up like this, to be dead honest. Was that 12 or 11, I mean? Oh no, my alarm. Shush. Thank you. I wanted to have a seat. Oh, 5 years. That's a cool font. 5 years. But so he turned into a serial killer, and he killed whatever number. But then when it got to the last one, the same number as the piece of meat, thank you, Invisible Ninja Maid. Ugh, so polite in this place. They got away, and they, obviously was like, this person tried to kill me. St. Francis, is that you? Man, I'm so glad to see St. Francis is here. I can feel safe knowing that this is not at all a symbol of what people think it is, and is actually the symbol for St. Francis. I hope you bring a party of nice animals to cuddle with. Because this is not actually Antichrist. Ironically, this is the symbol of a saint who said, I'm not good enough to be crucified in the same way that Christ was, so crucify me upside down. I believe it's St. Francis. If I'm wrong, I should feel very ashamed, because I literally went to his church. And what I mean by that, I don't mean I go to St. Francis Cathedral in XX town. No, I went to in Italy, I actually went to the church that he built all those hundreds of years ago. Like, the actual building, and it's still there. They just added on to it. It's bigger now. So if it's not St. Francis and I'm remembering wrong, I'm ashamed. I saw his church. I should know. His basilica, as it is called in Italian? Yeah, that's the correct way of saying that language. Pews? They do know that it's St. Francis. I was supposed to say St. Paul for some reason. Typical pews. Don't sit comfortably in. You don't sit comfortably in them. A gift for me. From me, my heart. That's kind of sweet. It's like, a Van Gogh type. Oh, there's another gift. A gift for you. Your... You're sad? I can only read that as sad. Soul! Oh, it's soul. Right? I have trouble with cursive. I learned it in school, but... I mean, just because you learned something doesn't mean you're good at it. I also learned algebra. I didn't do good in that class. Didn't do well. Invisible Ninja Maid? Thank you. The politest guy in town. Or woman, I don't know. They're invisible. Ooh, red. Or more orange, really. Thank you, Invisible Ninja Maid.
Here's what I found.
What did you just look up, Bixby? You trying to talk to me? Tell me your secrets, painting. Tell me your secrets, Senpai of the Pool. Don't worry, I speak French. I know like 7 words in French. I lied to him, I'm sorry. Hi! Can I get a hug? Why are you behind me and in front of me at the same time? Hey, you, I want to hug. Gosh, people nowadays.
So, caller asked about the random murders that are happening lately that are similar to the Albuquerque Ghoul murders. Are they related? Could Darren rise back up from the dead? I doubt it. Whoever it is, though, they have a remarkable sense of accuracy. I mean, it's almost scary. Even details from prior murders that were never released are being replicated. I don't know, guys. Albuquerque's looking a little scary, and I truly don't know when the bloodshed's gonna end.
Yep, still can't hear any of that. I'm coming for you because... Is it even because? It's actually really far away. There's no zoom button. Yeah, there's something about, I think it says at the end, we make a great team. I mean, there are copycat murderers, so it wouldn't be horrifically, weird, or not horrifically, I guess that's a bad way of saying it. Thank you, Invisible Ghost Ninja. Made. Ghost Ninja made. It just keeps getting added on. I mean, there are people who copy how people murder all the time. That's a fairly common thing. Ooh, I'll be safe in this locked door. Metal. Oh, that's not very thick metal. Oh, am I in the loony bin? This looks pretty hard for a loony bin. That does not look soft. What do we got? I'm coming for you because even apart we make a great team. Because even apart we make a great team. 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 Who is it? Oh, you're over here now. Yes, may I help you? Okay. This wall, I don't know what, something just seems weird about the wall. I don't know why. Oh, now I'm in a hospital. Hospitals don't usually just keep dead bodies on trays like this. On trays? On gurneys like this. They usually...
So, another caller asked a great question. Do you think Darren was insane? Insane for killing those 11 people? Insane for being this murder spree killer, serial killer? Well, it really depends, caller, on which entity you believe in. If you want to burn forever, then yes. If you want eternal damnation, then yes, he was insane. But if you want true salvation, if you want the right thing, if you believe in the right thing, then you know he was correct. And honestly, caller, she ruined it for everyone. You listening to this radio broadcast has ruined it for everyone. Standing there in that hallway, you think you're going to get away. Do you think you could leave us? No. Even apart, we make a great team. We'll be back together.
I say the message would not send there at the end. I keep missing the jump scares because I think they're happening behind me. The sound design really sounds like everything's happening right there at my feet. I don't have feet. So, like, that started, but it sounded like it was coming... Oh, that's trippy. Like, it sounded like it was coming from right directly behind me, like, at the base of my feet. Like, the back of my feet. So I was like, oh, it's behind me. Nope, it's in front of me. So that's why I keep, like, missing jump scares, because I'm like, oh, is it behind me? Oh, no. Oh, it was happening in front of me. I couldn't tell. So, like, the sound just started, like, just right there. Nurse! I don't think this one's dead. I think you bagged this one up too soon. Excuse me, sir? Can I unzip you? Sir and or madam? Okay, apparently that was the event trigger. On collision, enter. That looks more like a BDSM suit than it does something you would put a body in. All of these do. I guess they're all the same body, so of course they do. Did I miss this, or did it spawn?
Great question. Did Darren act alone?
Invisible wall.
Not at all. He had the help of a certain someone special, a certain woman who he let escape. You see, the news report says that there were 11 gruesome murders. In fact, there were 23. They were just spaced 5 years apart. And we're about to finalize the ceremony. Welcome to paradise. I knew you couldn't stay away. And even apart, we make a great team.
I don't know where to look. I'm focusing towards the radio just because I think that's where it would be. Can I walk more? No? Sosaro. That one just keeps getting repeated. Can I get a hug? Give me a hug! A-Pose Man, can I get a hug? Oh, I didn't even get the hug. This is the disappointing end to a game. You just stand there and you don't even give me a hug. Man. I would honestly love if a horror game ended and like that and cut to like the end credits like you're dead. But then at the end it just shows they just got a hug as like a cut, like as if it were like bloopers from a horror movie or something where the killer's chasing them and just hug. I would love that, honestly. That sounds hilarious. But it was an interesting game. It wasn't exactly too scary. It was more thematic ambiance, environmental stuff, which wasn't, scary as all that much. But it was cool. I liked the story. I liked the fact that it turned out that the radio announcer was the killer. That's pretty cool. Enjoyed that. I liked the tune for the radio. You can't see me dancing, so I tried to dance with my mouse. You still can't see my cursor. I'm never gonna remember that you can't see my cursor. Here, because you can only see me interact with stuff. Because cursor on screen is annoying. I'm not a substitute teacher. But no, it was really fun. Yeah, I guess it really is a Creepshow type of Halloween game. I guess yeah, it's really good for Halloween, which is coming up. Which man. Halloween's coming up. My head still thinks it's February. It doesn't feel like 2020 is done. 2020 has been one long day, and it hasn't. A day has not progressed in 2020. Is how it feels. It's crazy, but I do hope you enjoyed the video. It's cool. I'd like to see more from it. Like, what's the world building behind this game? But I know this is a game jam, so who knows? But, it was really interesting. I do hope you enjoyed. I would like to see you all in the next one. Bye!